That's a big unlucko for him.
Unlucko for that guy in mid.
B.
Ooh.
Woo! I'm dinked.
They haven't planted yet.
What just happened?
This guy literally took the silencer off his USP.
Dude,
Oh,
let's
okay.
go, dude.
old tag?
Finalmouse.com/code something whatever. Hey guys, so I'm going to keep this video pretty short and sweet. I just want to cover the things that have changed on this mouse from the Phantom, which was the last mouse they released. So I'm pretty much only going to be discussing the shell and the new design, the weight, and the new mouse wheel. Everything else on the mouse kind of stays the same. The feet are basically the same. The clicks are actually technically different, but they're more or less the same. The sensor is the same, the cable, yada yada yada. So I just wanted to make this video to give you guys a tour of the mouse. So if you have one now and you're thinking about checking out the newest one, you'll hopefully know if you want to do that by the end of this video. And if you've never bought a Finalmouse and you're thinking about buying one, then hopefully this will kind of give you a feeling of whether or not you'd actually like the mouse. So I'm also going to be making a post on overclock.net because I actually do have some notes that they sent me of what technically has changed and some of the other things, but it wasn't enough to really justify covering in the video, I felt like. So let's just get into it. I kind of just want to show off what the mouse looks like and answer some questions that I'm sure people have. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's talk about the mouse wheel real quick first. It is stiffer than the older scrolls they've used, which I think a lot of people will like because I'm pretty sure that's a pretty widespread complaint, is that the wheel's too sensitive, and also that the wheel itself actually breaks. I think that's probably the #1 thing I've read online. So they actually did email me last week and tell me that the material is a little bit more heavy duty. So hopefully that kind of issue has been resolved. So as you can see, the mouse is named the Air58 because it weighs 58 grams and also air. It actually is really nice though. The lightweight is something I didn't expect to like as much as I did, or even notice, to be honest. But after using it for a while, I plugged my Sunset back in this morning, and it is noticeably heavier compared to this mouse. When they told me it was going to be 58 grams, I actually thought this mouse was going to be too light. Because of my Sunset, I have an issue where if I'm spamming really fast, like in Counter-Strike or something, and I'm clicking really fast, the mouse will actually move a little bit because I have big giant bear paws, and I'll get little micro movements in my aim. But I actually didn't notice that at all while I was testing this mouse, and I think that it is due to the new shell. The side grip is much better for me personally, so I think that helped me kind of maintain the stillness a bit. But yeah, I'll be completely honest, I totally thought this was going to be too light. I thought that if I would spam the buttons when I was playing a game, I would definitely see movement in my crosshair a whole lot because of my experience with the other ones. But in fact, this one was even more steady, and I'm pretty much have to credit that to the better grip because I don't really know what else it could be. Speaking of which, the shell, this is going to be the thing everyone pretty much notices immediately, right? I actually thought this was going to be not very great when I opened it, to be completely honest. I thought that this would flex a lot when you pushed it in. I thought it would be uncomfortable to grip, and I thought, even that, well, I wondered, rather, can I break this if I squeeze it too hard? And I actually tried and recorded it, so here you go. So as you can see, it's pretty sturdy. The flexing thing is not really an issue, but I will say for fairness that if you squeeze this mouse hard enough right here, you actually can press the side buttons just by squeezing right here. But you have to squeeze, if I'm just holding it like this, they're not clicking right now, so you would have to squeeze it really, really hard for that to happen. And the last thing, the comfort of it, I actually do like more. I didn't notice the holes as much as I thought I was going to, but now that I'm used to them, I hardly notice them at all, and I've noticed that my fingers kind of melt into these holes as I sit there and hold it. Kind of get that little pattern on my finger right there. And you just kind of, lift it with more ease. So yeah, I definitely prefer this new shell. I think this will be the first time in a year that they've sent me one of their new mice that I don't just basically pack it back up and put it in my closet because I like to collect mice because I'm a weirdo. But yeah, I'm definitely going to stay on this mouse and finally retire the Sunset they gave me back in January. So I really actually do like the shell a whole lot. I think that's about it. Like I said, I wanted to keep this video pretty short just to kind of give you a quick tour of the mouse and discuss things that I had concerns about myself when I tested this. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, feel free to ask in the comments. If you want to help support my channel, you can use my discount code. It's FORTE, F-O-R-T-E. If not, you definitely don't have to use my code. There are plenty of codes out there for other content creators and streamers and that kind of stuff. But definitely do yourself a favor and get that 10% off because I know the price is pretty steep. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I always enjoy the feedback. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.